That's why we're doing
They
it.
really care about stuff like that. Yeah. They got bigger things to worry about.
Coach, can you please give us an opening statement?
I think both teams played well today, and obviously got that big run in the ninth, and thought with the way Duden been throwing, we were in good shape, especially on a day where ball wasn't carrying very well. It was a tough day to hit here for power, which has been one of our trademarks, and but he got one out the left, and then you got that last one. So anyway, good ball game. It just means two things. One more game we got to win, and we got to win on Monday.
Thank you, Coach. We'll open questions now for the student athletes. First question right here.
Monty Taylor, College Baseball Central. Alec, you've been a pretty big leader since you transferred over. What's your message to the rest of the guys moving forward as you guys try to rebound?
Yeah, I mean, I trust all of our guys, and like Coach said, it just means one more game. So I wouldn't really change the mindset. We played a good game. They're a really good team, and it comes down to every pitch. Every pitch matters. That's all I'd say.
Question right here.
Brian Pirtle, Pack Pride. Sam, you're kind of a similar question to you. You're one of the few guys on the team that's been to Omaha before. How do you guys kind of as a leader yourself kind of lead this team to rebound after a result like this?
Yeah, I think a day off in practice tomorrow will help, like kind of clear the minds and refocus. And we got to be ready for Monday. And like Coach said, it's just another game we got to win.
Questions for the student athletes?
This is for both. You won 5 or 6 games to get here, and that's pretty much what you'd have to do to win a national championship. Can you take solace from that and pull from what you've done in the postseason so far to potentially guide you the rest of the way?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we all know we are capable and we deserve to be here, and there's two good teams going at it, and sometimes you're going to come out on top of those, and sometimes you're not. So, yeah, I mean, that plays a little bit of a part.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was a windy day. Like Coach said, we rely on the power a little bit here sometimes, but, it was a back-and-forth game. So, I mean, we're just going to hopefully come out on top next time.
Question.
Matt Tallerini from World Baseball Network. Sam, how did you just feel about, your chemistry with Cozart this year and how you felt just after you gave up that 2-run home run to Nolan? What was just the sequence of the chemistry between you and Cozart after 7 full?
Yeah, he's so good back there, and we talk after every inning. And I knew after the first few innings that I didn't have as great of command as I would like to have, and so I kind of told him let's not try and be so fine on the edges. And he worked with me, and I was able to start throwing more strikes, and that was kind of able to carry me through 7.
Okay, any more questions for the student athletes? One more, last question.
Glenn from Inside Pack Sports. Sam, when you had your last strikeout, you were really geeked up. I don't recall ever seeing any type of emotion like that from you. Do you feel like relative to where you were 3 years ago when you were here, you're kind of almost back at that level now?
Yeah, I mean, I knew I had it in me. I've known that I've had it throughout. It's just a matter of going out there and pitching. And, it was just a big moment and a big spot and a big game. And, yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that emotion out of me either, but.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
We'll open questions for Coach now. Right there.
Elliott, just what was your message to the guys after that? And you guys have shown a lot of grit, a lot throughout this year, especially the second half of the year. What gives you confidence that the response will be what you want to see?
I just told them, I said, playing in front of, what does this place hold?
24-5.
So playing in front of 25,000, people, I didn't see any nerves. I didn't see any jitters. It was the first time you played in front of that many people on this kind of stage. And I didn't see anything, but in case there were, this should relax you because you played good. Again, we played very well. And we played under control, had good at-bats, but everything has to be really, really good. You don't have any margin for error when you get to this final format. And I just said, hey, it means we got to win one more game, and we got to win on Monday and go home and shower off, go to dinner with your family, catch some of the late game, and we'll practice tomorrow and go at it again on Monday.
Questions?
Charlie Goebel, Pack Pride. Coach, you mentioned it a little bit, but can you go into a little bit more about the decision to not go with Derek Smith there in the ninth position? He's been in there for y'all all year.
And so is Duden. That's what we've gone all year. Duden first and Derek Smith second.
Questions for Coach right here?
Hey, Coach. John Huang, NOLA Media. You mentioned on Thursday that one of your roles was just to kind of get out of the way at this stage of the season. But in a game in which you see momentum kind of shift so much back and forth, what was your mindset with the guys in the dugout between innings there?
Nothing, just what we've done the last 10, 12 weeks. Just play the game, focus on good at-bats, understand what guys are trying to do to you as you've had 2 or 3 at-bats and know what you're looking for in certain counts. And the same thing we talk about every day. It doesn't change.
Any more questions for Coach? One right here.
Yeah, Kevin Brockway from Gannett. Alex shot, obviously, injected some life. Was it kind of a weird game in terms of which balls were going out and which balls weren't? It seemed like it was carrying to certain areas, or what was your perspective on it?
It was. I remember being here in 13, and I think it might have been the 3rd year of the new stadium, and everybody's talking about what a change it is. And like we practiced here 2 days ago, and the ball was flying out of here, right? But I don't remember ever seeing this much wind here, right in your face. Kind of reminded me of Las Cruces a little bit, just a windy day, and balls would, start at third base and wind up in the upper deck almost. And like Cozart hit a ball down the line that I swear early in the game that I swear was going to hit in the corner for a double, and it probably missed from me to you and maybe hitting the foul pole. It was just a weird thing. And then that home run in the 9th, was that same kind of ball. So the only ball that was different was the one that the 2-hole hitter that he hit in the first inning after like a 12-pitch at bat, and we threw a lot of fastballs. That got through the wind. But other than that, you're right. It was really different how different balls were responding all day today. But that wind was a factor.
One more question for Coach. Back there.
Elliott, is Noah Souls okay?
Don't know. He's seeing the doctor right now, but he's going through a lot of things here. He missed most of last year with a hamstring. He felt something in the hamstring again, and he could have played, but we weren't going to push it, and obviously didn't want to take him out, but for his safety and just for precaution, we took him out. Yeah, so he's seeing the doctor right now.
Coach, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.